Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this fine day, this fine Wednesday? I don't know how it got started, but I guess it's happy hump day. Middle of the week, middle of the hump. Okay. So, good morning, sunshine. How are you this fine day? Let's wait for a couple of people to join. I know it's kind of early, but I swear, I started out having a good morning and I had just made a pot of coffee and I went to grab something and the coffee can fell down and hit the floor. And needless to say is the top part I could scoop up, but I hadn't swept that area of the floor and I have a dog. So I am almost out of coffee now, but at least I got a fresh pot. So I'm happy about that. I was just like, damn it. I saw the coffee spill all over the floor. It's like the Bounty commercial when they spill and there's a lotto ticket. It's like, no, shit. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. Oh, God. Well, I'm glad you're awake. So, all right. This is what is going on. Just as I had stated in the very beginning uh, with the hurricane situation, I am titling this and have titled it Financially Punished for Hurricanes because that's exactly what's happening. So, as you all know, scams have been around since the beginning of time. Whenever there is a disaster, a natural disaster, or something, that's very devastating, there are portions of people in the world that will take advantage of that and see it as dollar signs with no compassion. Yesterday, I had a great day. I want you to go check out when we're done here. I made 3 shorts, and you'll see what I'm talking about. There are still good people out in the world. So you can check that out later on. So it's getting back to the construction, construction people scamming. There was a gentleman who was referred to by either a friend or a realtor, and this is happening all over. So, of course, we want to believe people. We want to believe our friends or people that are in a business that know what they're talking about. And this one gentleman that had suffered through a hurricane, he basically kept giving him money, kept giving him money. And then when the guy started asking more questions, the dude never showed back up to complete the work. So the expenses were beyond a federal offense. It wasn't just like a minor thing. So hope they got that son of a bitch. So that's a win for that gentleman. All right. But again, um, let me start with my parents, okay? Because this is actually all about them. All right. So as an update, verbally on a live, with the gift send and go. By the way, all the links are in the description for you to click on. Okay. The goal is 15,000. For those that don't know, that number comes from paying for 2 properties, one that they cannot live at and one that they are staying at. That that includes utilities, that includes almost everything. Okay? For 2 places. Now again, this has been a very, very horrible situation for them. It has knocked them down. They're 78 years old. My mom's a senior, and well, they're both seniors. But anyway, this has kicked them in the ass. Okay, so everything is in the explanation here. Okay, and for all the wonderful people that shared, liked, donated, thank you so very much. The last updated donation was 2 days ago from Janda and from Sheep Show. We also have Cece. We have an anonymous giver ×2 and Stoffel. So thank you again to those who have donated and to all of you that have shared, given your love and support. Now, the next thing I want to let you guys know is when I was telling you how devastating this all is, I was hoping for the best, or excuse me, praying for the best, but I knew the worst was right around the corner. So, this is what happens when natural disasters come into play. And like I said, I was hoping this wasn't going to happen, but it did. So let me show you how Florida people get treated. Okay? This is what happens. Let me share this with you. Citizens Property Insurance denied 77% of Florida homeowners' claim from Hurricane Debby. Now, they also did it with Milton and Helene. Okay? 77%. That's a lot of people. Okay? That's a lot of people. So let's check this out real quick, shall we?
It's a huge wake-up call for thousands of Floridians whose homes and valuables were badly damaged during Hurricane Debby. New data shows Citizens, Florida's insurer of last resort, denied 77% of homeowners' claims. News4JAX anchor Tarek Miners here now to explain why. Tarek?
Well, a spokesperson for Citizens tells News4JAX they aren't the only insurance companies denying the majority of claims from Hurricane Debby. Almost all of the homeowners who were denied have one thing in common. It was the first of two major hurricanes to hit Florida back-to-back within a 2-week period. Hurricane Debby is estimated to be responsible for $1.4 billion in damage, including $845 million from wind damage, $130 million from storm surge, and $440 million in damage from inland flooding, according to data experts with Karen Clark and Company.
Now, see that? I'm really pissed.
Backed property insurance company Citizens confirms to News4JAX they denied 77% of the insurance claims that they received because those claims were for flood damage, something Citizens does not cover.
Now, let me inform you, Citizens Insurance is one of the major vultures in the insurance company business. They are scumbags. They are absolute pieces of shit. And they don't give a damn about anything. Anything. And not just Citizens, guys, but even when people come at me or come at, other people and say this, that, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay? Other states, when you have insurance, you might not have a problem. But this is how they screw over people in Florida. They don't give a shit if you're young or old. It's like having car insurance, right? No matter what your age is or who you are. You pay car insurance for years and years and years. And then the one time you have an accident, most of you have gone through this. It is like pulling teeth to get a claim, to get made at least whole. All right. That's not too much to ask, right? Look what happened with my cell phone. I have a Samsung Galaxy. I wasn't looking for any of those like $5,000 phones, like the iPhones and shit. I just wanted to be made whole. There's always a twist. Citizens Insurance is not the only one, but it's a major one that screws you. And they're going to twist it to their benefit. And it's horrible. Good morning, Das. And that tone of voice is not you entering the chat. Thank you for coming in. It's just pissed. This fucking asshole.
Florida property insurance policies, whether it's a home, condo, or renter's policy, clearly define that flood coverage is excluded, and you must have separate coverage through either the National Flood Insurance Program or a private flood insurer.
Then get the fuck out of the business. Let me tell you something. Did you hear him say renter's insurance? Okay. I did not know this when in the very beginning. You pay rent, and if you get flooded, say the water heater that is in your apartment bursts, and it's one of those like 30-gallon tanks. It's a very short, stubby one, kind of like somebody we know. If that bursts and you come home from one job to get ready to take a break to go to your second job, and you walk in and your place is flooded, guess what? You are SOL, shit out of luck. Fucking idiots. Now, let's move on to electric. Remember how I told you? My parents have to pay for the utilities in two places. Again, one which they cannot live in. One which they cannot live in. Let me show you this. This is one out of many companies in Florida. Check this shit out. FPL, Florida Power Light, says the hike, which would be from January through December next year, would increase a typical 1,000 kilowatt residential customer bill by about $12 a month. $12 a month. So what? 10 months is 120. So it'd be $134 extra a year. This is again why I titled my live the way I did. 4 hurricanes have hit Florida in less than 14 months, and the utility said the surcharge is needed to recover restoration costs used after the storms. Used after the storms. It wasn't a storm. Why do people keep saying a storm? It wasn't a storm. It was a fucking hurricane. A storm is like when it rains real hard and the wind blows. I consider that a storm. That's like telling California the earthquakes is just, elephants running, a stampede of elephants running through. That's a shake, rattle, and roll, but that's, it might feel like an earthquake, but it's not. Fucking assholes. So pissed off. Now, to give you a verbal, here is another company called TECO. TECO proposed price hike faces backlash. All right, give me 1 second.
And restoring power to hundreds of thousands of customers,
Damn it.
hundreds of thousands, power to hundreds of
Damn it. Sorry, guys.
Power to hundreds of thousands of customers. Tampa Electric is continuing to push its push to raise its rates. The latest proposal would see rates go up by more than 20% over more than 3 years. But customer advocates are crying foul in new court filings. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank is live in Tampa to explain the dispute. Evan.
Yeah, and Haley, the challenges that power companies face have never been more publicly apparent, but consumer advocates say that what they're asking for is too much.
During Hurricane Milton, Paul Paduano's power didn't go out, but his beef with TECO goes back a few years anyway. The streetlights in his Apollo Beach neighborhood are hit and miss.
They're not there for just, aesthetics, but they're also there for safety.
He said as much to the Public Service Commission in an email, hoping to convince them not to adopt TECO's requests to raise rates on typical consumers from $136 a month to $165 a month by 2027. TECO has said it needs the increases to pay for new solar projects, a company headquarters, improve shareholder return, and to automate responses to some outages.
My pay is not keeping up with the inflation and all the increases, and I'm the sole income earner for my household.
In filings this week, lawyers advocating for people like Paul said TECO's push to raise $500 million in 3 years is unfair because TECO's parent company, Emera of Nova Scotia, is relying on TECO for 54% of their revenue, when their 840,000 customers are only 34% of their customer base.
Okay. So there you have it. There you have it. It's like, again, they're going back to car insurance. What the hell are we paying for? These acts of, some say, nature, I'm slowly but surely learning in my own way about the thoughts and processes of the I don't know, it just came to my head about calling them the electricians in the sky. I'm learning about that. Some things I'm not quite understanding, and so I have to read it a couple of times and trying to get on it. But, regardless of what it is or isn't, this is bullshit. This is why I have said numerous times, if I had all the money in the world, we would not be talking about my parents. We would be talking about everybody else and trying to fix it. And sometimes you'll have people that their intentions are good. Everybody wants to be a doctor. Nobody wants to be a patient. Cinderella, good morning. These companies have so much money. They do not need any more of ours. This is gouging. Yeah, but you know what? We know it. Everybody knows it. But of course, they got to twist it. It's so fucked up. Solar power has been around for how long? I've met people in this that are wonderful in this YouTube, land, if you will, and they live off the grid, and they have solar panels. People have been doing it for a long time. I know countries in Europe use windmills as power. You remember back in the day, there are still some mills that have the water, right? And the mill that generate power. I mean, what the fuck? Sunshine, yes, they said Nova Scotia company. Correct. They need more than the Dutch help, that's for sure. And you know what? They'll probably take advantage of it. The thing of it is for me is right now I'm on a rant. And I'm sorry to you guys, but I'm not sorry. I am so fucking fed up with all this shit. The money goes here. The money goes. No, it doesn't go here. I take that back. The money doesn't go here. It goes there. It goes there. It goes there. Every time we help somebody, whether they ask us for our help or not, it's bullshit. Because we get slapped in the face, spit on, or like, oh, thanks, buddy, thank you. And all the shit's done, what we call back in the day, under the table. Grease the palms. Fuck you. Why can't you take a page out of other countries' books that are decent to people and take care of them and give a shit? I'm so over it. I'm so over it. I just gave you 3 different, views that are truth. Citizens Property is the biggest scumbags of all. They fuck you over in Florida, and everything is separate. It's like a la carte menu. Fancy. And that word can be funny. Fancy, right? I told you, all the companies in Florida for the electric are doing the price hike. Right? Let me just go back and show you the price hike. This is bullshit. We're getting punished. Right here. It says it right the fuck here. I understand things happen, but this is ridiculous. The hurricanes, we pay all year long. And no, you know what I think this is now that I'm sitting here talking with you guys about it? I think this price increase is bullshit. They already have the money if they want to get more equipment. This is to recuperate for the wonderful linemen and women that came from other states to help us out to restore power. That's what I think it is. That is exactly now that I'm talking with you guys that I think what it is. That money from every person in the state paying an electric bill, no matter who the fuck they're paying to, that's where the money is going to go. That's exactly where it's going to go. To all the other, to accommodate them, right? So here's the thing. Say companies in, I don't know, Texas, Georgia, whatever, right? They get their linemen to come over to Florida with this natural disaster, with these hurricanes, to come over. Now their company is paying them. They're paying for obviously their wages, right? Because they would be paying them anyway. And if they have, which I'm sure they do, insurance for themselves, and God forbid, because that's a very dangerous job. One false move and you're fried chicken. Straight up. You're actually going to be like the bones you see in the Bugs Bunny cartoons. You'll be out. There ain't no coming back from that. Okay? And they get what's called a P card. A P card is basically, not all of them, but a P card is so when they go to hotels and they have meals, they're expenses, if you will. The ones that don't have a P card, they keep their receipts, 2 of them, one for themselves for taxes and one to submit to the company if they get reimbursed. But the overtime and all that, I think I'm right on this. I know I'm right on this. Biscuits and Groovy. Good morning, KT La Rata Bares. What's up? Thanks for coming. You know? So that's what that money's for. To compensate so that the people that are coming from out of state to do this shit don't have to pay or can be reimbursed for their employees. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's a pretty damn good guess. I mean, for fuck's sake. Ugh. Jesus. Rant over. Fuckers. Excuse me. Okay, so again, going back to this. Let's see, where did I put it? There you go. So again, now you see why I'm showing you more, because I'm not going to say it until it happens. I didn't want this to happen, but this is what's going on. Imagine having to pay, and no discounts, mind you, no discounts. Having to pay for everything that is destroyed and you can't be there. To have to transition, like you guys heard and saw and worried about me like no other, back and forth every day, 3:30 in the morning till like no later than 5 at night. The last 3 I told you I was up at 2:30 in the morning. Excuse me. No later till 5 at night. Nonstop. And I am not in any way, shape, or form complaining. I'm letting you guys know that I did that with my whole heart because I thank God that it wasn't worse. And you guys know what I mean. So I'm asking you, the hashtag donate and share. Guys, please get this out there. Again, all the links are in the description below. All of them. But I'm going to put this one in here, okay? Please. This is a must. This is a must. Excuse me. Oh my God. Okay. So one thing I covered in my last live that I wanted to talk to you guys about is one of the links in the description below is a vanillagift.com. Long story short, I'm asking on the side to not just okay, there are e-gift cards. I'll just make it short. Vanilla.com is free E as in Edward gift cards. And the reason why they would be convenient is because when you purchase them, you select, the check mark to email, you put in my email and it'll come to me. If I get enough of those, that will help me to alleviate my parents because family is very important. And I don't want my mom to have to worry about Thanksgiving, let alone not have one. She won't have to cook, clean up, nothing. I want to handle that. But if I get enough, I am going to take those and bring them to my local fire department and rescue to get them. I'm going to let them know that a bunch of generous people that care wanted to donate to them for Thanksgiving. But I thought about it, and I'm just gonna video and show them with you guys and hand it to them because their schedules are crazy all the time. We never know exactly what's going on because the news doesn't report it properly, most of it. But with the hurricanes, they were out and about. It was 24/7. It was like a red alert, if you will. So I was like, I thought about it the other day, and I'm like, I don't know if I really like it's not that I'm telling them what to do with it, but it kind of is. So I was thinking just present them with them and say if you guys want to buy a Thanksgiving meal for the station or, get groceries so you can just have nice dinners and if the guys or girls are too busy to cook, in every department there's always one chef that can do that. So that would be really great. I'd really appreciate that. Let me see if I could pull it up. Like I said, they're in the description, but I know some of you may not be able to get to it right away. So the first one is from my parents, and then this one is vanillagift.com. And again, these links have nothing to do with my links. Okay, my links are totally for me. That's for whoever wants to, but this is very important. So I'm hoping it gets done. Biscuits and Groovy, did you hear my rant or did you come in after it? Oh my god. I'm having so much fun with seeing the worm squirm. The cockroaches are running, the worms are wiggling, and the rats, I don't think they want the cheese anymore. I'll tell you, the live the other night had me hysterical. I was wound up, and I kicked back, and I just had the pop, not physically, but I had the popcorn and was laughing my ass off. Oh my god! Between the Jaws music and somebody's watching me, I pissed myself. It was hysterical. I loved it. I laughed so hard. It was awesome. Thank you, Cinderella. Thank you so much. You guys are great. So yeah, the three shorts I made yesterday was incredible. And the reaction I got from when you watch the shorts, you'll see them. The reaction I got, they looked at me as if I thought I hit the damn lotto. But you know what? You got to do, making that money. I mean, what else? I mean, you see. Here's the thing. At first, I didn't know about it, but just in short, soda cans, beer cans, iced tea cans over here is one type of recycling aluminum. But when you have like tuna fish cans or soup cans or dog food cans, those kind of cans, and the lids, guys, don't forget the lids. Lids matter. Everybody's doing that shit. This matters. That everything should fucking matter. But the can lids, right? Those go in another type, and then the real like heavy duty shit, I guess that's stainless steel. But you know, the plastic is what fucks me up because honestly, I know there are two types of plastic, thin and thick. So the coffee that I had that busted out all over the place, that shit's gone and the lid's busted. I was so pissed because I keep it in the freezer. Yeah, so soda cans, they like I said, and the the pull tabs and shit. When if you guys ever watched not just magnet fishing, but metal detectors, right? A lot of times they come up with those with the soda can, the the old school are called beaver tails, but the tabs on them to open the can, if that falls on the ground, pick that up. Those go with the soda cans, iced tea cans, and shit like that. These numbnuts over here, I heard a while ago that if you grind up glass, there's like a thing to it. If you grind up glass real well, eventually you can make sand out of it. And I asked the recycling center many times, you guys know of a place for glass? And they're like, no. And I looked it up online, and none of these dumbasses recycle glass. How many things come in glass? Right? Even if, say, for example, you have a bottle of wine, right? And God forbid it slips out or you lose your grip and it shatters all over the place. You could pick up the glass and it's like, okay, yeah, it sucks. You may not care at that moment because your wine just got busted all over the floor. I'd be mad as hell. But after the fact, you could put it in a brown paper bag or something, whatever it is, a box, and recycle it. They don't do that here. So, real simple. Soda, beer, iced tea cans goes one way. And then dog food, cat food cans, vegetable soup cans, and lids, they go in another. I know, it is, DOS. I don't know why. I had saved a shitload of jars and bottles. I went through. I still have the passion in me, but it's not as sparky right now. Oh, did I say that word? Sorry. It's not as on fire as it was. I was gonna use them for like arts and crafts or some shit, just to fuck around and try something new, right? But that burnt out. And I was like, that's why I wanted to bring them to recycling, and they don't do it there. Well, that's what Sunshine, that what they do for Ronald McDonald House. That's the only place I know of where the tabs, that's the word, the can tabs are saved. They've been doing that since the 70s. But I don't know of any other place that does that. In my area, all is mixed and picked up at the curb. We pay them to recycle. Now, Cinderella, I'm glad you brought that up. Check this out, right? So I was talking about the plastics. The only two I know of is thin and thick. That's it. That's all I know. But they have these codes on it. You have to be a fucking genius or a rocket scientist to figure this shit out. There are more codes in the world than there are than plastic bottles, for God's sakes. So here's a fun fact and a true fact. It's not so much fun, but it sure as hell is true. Do you know that a lot of companies that you pay to pick up your recyclables in a set, whether they give you a can that you have to pay for or it's like an extra garbage pail, do you know that half the time they don't recycle them? Did you hear what I just said? You're putting the recyclables in your bin for the garbage to pick up for the recyclable, day they pick up like twice a week or whatever. Maybe twice a month. And they don't recycle them. Let that sink in. I mean, some people don't give a shit. What made me not give a shit to a point is like, okay, I don't have that option where I'm at. However, even if I did with all the codes, you know, who I can't see those little printed codes on the plastic. What the fuck? The old adage with sanitation workers is when in doubt, throw it out. We have huge glass containers here at every shopping center to recycle. Now, see, that's a beautiful thing. I wish they would do that here. They don't. The only thing they do at the shopping centers, DOS, is like, and some states or countries even have banned plastic bags. Okay. But I said that because outside the shopping centers, at least here, they have a bin where you can put the plastic bags in there to recycle, but not glass. I wish they did. Nope. So, like, if you get some people don't know how or don't want to make sauce, like, spaghetti sauce, so they buy the jar, those glass jars. The metal lid you can recycle, but the glass, no. Beer bottles, no. Wine bottles, no. Yeah, they care. No, don't worry about it. Don't be silly. I just hope you're all right, Yeah, Walmart has it. Yeah, the plastic straws, when they started doing that, I think it was just like a ruse to make themselves look good. Oh, um let's save the earth and the water. There have been it made me cry. I saw on a nature channel, long story short, a sea turtle had a straw so far up its poor little nose, and it's one had it up his nose stuck like in there, and another one in its throat. I was crying. Like, I mean, it's a turtle, but I have that compassion. I don't like to see animals hurt or suffer. So long story short, they had to do it. But the straws that they came out with in the States were like cardboard, if you will, DOS. So when, the first or second sip out of whatever you're drinking, water, alcohol, whatever, right? It would be okay. But then it would turn to mush and you couldn't suck your drink no more through the straw. I was like, well, what the hell is this? You know, some people take straws and they have a razor blade between two pieces of wood, and and they make strips out of it and make lanyards and shit with it. But they, there still are plastic bags over here. Um I had a friend of mine a while back that was very generous and gave me they had so many of those like reusable bags, and one that goes over the arm and one over the shoulder, and it was insulated, so I use those when I go out. Yeah. But like I said, for you guys that are out there that are paying for recycling, I mean, if you get a bug up your ass one day, instead of taking it out on somebody close to you, call them up and be a bitch about it. Be like, "Hello," you know? Everything counts when it comes to being able to save money, or if you're doing something for a cause, whether it's for yourself, your family, for me, for a church, a fire station, whatever it is, your heart a protest, it goes into it. So to find out that your local sanitation company that you're paying for, whether they give you, they pay for the bin or you use your own, that recycling a lot of times is not being recycled. It just goes in maybe a different area. Because what happens is when they take it to the burner, so when a garbage truck gets full, they go to they go to the yard. Okay. Don't ask me how I know, but I know sanitation work. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So they get full. So it's like, well, where do you go? You take it to the yard, you take it to the burner. But sometimes when it goes up the ramp, things clog it and stuff. Just like they say those wipes that you use after you use the bathroom, it's not good to flush them down the toilet because they clog up not just the drain, but if they do pass through, they clog up systems that things go through. So, they'll put them in a different area. Back in the day, people that had the styrofoam cups, right? Back in, what was it, the 60s, 70s, 80s, you'd see the kids some kids chewed a pencil, some kids chewed off the edges of the styrofoam cup and stuff. Other times people would be bored and burn them. That shit's toxic, man. That's one thing I don't see anymore. The only thing I see styrofoam are things to float around in the ocean or under a float, or or the coolers, like at the dollar store. That's all I see. True, but a lot of shops already use plastic again. They think getting away of some bags will save the world. I just watched something from the Forest Service that they are companies that are test and make wood straws. Well, that would be interesting. The fancy bars, how they have the mixologist or whatever. Fancy word for a bartender. That's simple as that. I've seen them, excuse me. I've seen them carve out the center of a carrot and use that as a straw. I mean, there's interesting ways. You have bamboo straws and glass ones, and those are the best. Oh, that's right, Das. That's right. The bamboo straws and glass. Well, the glass ones, I'll leave. I won't touch that. I'll try to be good. I'll try to be a good girl. Glass straws. I'll save that for another live topic. But bamboo, hell yeah. I didn't even think of that. That'd be good. Hey, Das, I don't know if you've ever seen it on the YouTube, but there is a guy, I love him, and he's called Wim, W-I-M as in Mary. Wim's Treasures. Let me just double check on my end. In the paper, once you have a chemical that causes cancer. Yeah. No shit, right? Let me see. Wim's Treasure. Oh, that's it, I think. Wim's Treasure Adventure. I love this guy. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see if I can share this with you guys. Oh, yeah. Let's do this one. Hold on. I'll share this with you guys. I love him. I love this guy. I don't know what it is, but I love him. Let's see here. Did I like? Yeah. Did I like? Oh, no. There you go. Oh, see, guys, check this out. I had subscribed to Wim. And it says unsub. So yeah, always those that make videos or community lives shorts, double check this. Anyway, here we go. I love Wim. He's got a cutest little laugh.
What do you got to be? Oh my God! It happened again.
Yeah, it happened again. Yeah, it happened again. So yeah.
You
I'm
need
so
to.
scared of it.
Yeah, this is also what you can catch with magnet fishing. It's a big one, man.
It's hard now, man. It's on the head.
Yeah, it's on the head. Yeah. Yeah.
Lee, I need a new magnet.
Yeah, I think so. What do you got?
That's, oh shit. Sorry. Damn it. That's Wim right there. Hold on a second. Let me speak. Sorry.
Again.
Yeah,
Happened
yeah.
again.
Yeah, it happened again. So, yeah. You
I'm
need
so
to.
scared of it.
Yeah, this is also what you can catch with magnet fishing. It's a big one, man.
It's hard now, man. It's on the head.
Yeah, it's on the head. Yeah.
Lee, I need a new magnet.
Yeah, I think so. What do you got?
Yeah, karma. I got karma because I was laughing about you.
This one got a beanie on it.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh my lord.
It's fucked up. Shit. I can see good. Yeah.
Missing the tail, I think.
Yeah.
Put it in
Yeah.
the bucket with water.
Yeah, a lot of water and put them by the other one.
Yes.
Let's go. What do you?
I love Wim. So if you want something new and different, let me put his link in the chat. Just something different, right, to check out. So I am Wim. I have a channel together with Joopy, or it's pronounced Hoopy. I'm not sure. He does all the editing and music. We both love to search for treasures and always smiling, which is true. I love Wim when he's searching for it. We are born and raised Dutchies trying to speak English, but it's not always easy for us, so please don't judge us. So there's Wim. And I'll put Wim's link in the chat. Guys, give him he doesn't know me from Eve, but you know what? I love the guy. He sometimes often a lot. He magnet fishes with this guy Bondi Treasures. That's who I was thinking of. But Wim on his own, yay Dutchies. See, that's why I thought you'd like it, Das. I've been waiting for a moment to bring this up, so it's just something different to get away from, you know? Like our Saturday mornings. Hello? I'm so glad you guys like it. I'm so glad you guys like it. So give him a like and check him out and subscribe to Wim. So awesome, Sunshine. Like I said, he doesn't know me from Eve, but supporting people and sharing them just gives you something to look at. You know what I mean? It gives you an opportunity to just maybe broaden your horizons or take a break from what it is your main focus is, you know, what you like to stick to. So Sunshine, thank you. And I'm so happy. I'm sure he'll really appreciate another sub. Yeah. Oh, you better talk to Beard, because Beard was being naughty. I know, and I know you were mad. I know you were so upset. I know. You were so sad you missed Saturday. I know, like I could hear it in your chat, in your comments. I was like, I felt so bad. You had your jammies, your cereal, everything. I'll tell you what. Beard was so excited. He wanted to get he was thinking of going to McDonald's and getting a McDonald's OJ. Like I forget the brand name, but it was so cute. He was really excited about it. They mostly have good contact with the bomb squad here because of all those bombs from. Yeah, oh my God, Das, you should see how many bombs, shells, and safes they find. It's crazy. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, I really enjoy him. A lot of times you'll see him with his sunglasses, and he wears a hat sometimes. It's like Run DMC. I know, Sunshine, you even got your cereal. I felt so bad for you. I was already kind of sad you weren't there anyway, but then you made me feel bad with all your comments. It's like, just go watch the goddamn cartoons already. No, sorry, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about it, Doss. The thing of it is that when Saturday mornings, I'm like, get your jammies, get your cereal, you know, maybe a Danish, no pun intended, just to hang back and be a kid again, you know? Or if you missed out on it, now you can come back to it. A lot of fun. But it's okay. When you make it, we're glad. And as long as you're okay, that's important too. That's important too. You know? I know we're all in different time zones and stuff, so some an hour behind, some 3 hours behind, some 8 hours ahead. But as long as you're okay, when you guys aren't here, if you can't make it for whatever your reasons, I just want you to be okay and safe and, you know, and my email's there to reach out. Good. Good, you'll enjoy it. Let me when I was talking about the I guess meaning electronic the electronic gift certificates, okay, for Thanksgiving for like I said, for my family, and if all of you guys contribute and help out and I can get enough, then I'll bring it to the local fire department and rescue. I would love to see you if you can, and if you can again. Tomorrow I will be there. Still got my cereal. Dude, it's Wednesday, bro. You silly goo. It's not Saturday yet. Now you're like me. Oh, so what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Yeah, we did, Oso. Same here. I'm not sure, Pete. I'm not sure, Sunshine. Approximately around 7, 8 a.m. 7, 8 a.m. Oh, so what up? All right, let me show this to you really quick. So, um, this is the what I put in the description. So when you guys come to this page, this is free. You get a gift card, but look here. It says email standard gift card. You could put it for a holiday, or I just put any time, right? But like I said, if you want to do the holiday for Thanksgiving, right? But this is where it matters. Email standard gift card, right? You don't have to do an animated one. An animated one would be something like this or a cartoon on it or whatever. But you would do that and then my email. You can email it to me, and then once I receive it, or excuse me, once you get it, please send me an email letting me know it was you, or if you just want to say it, I was the anonymous person. And so I can properly thank you. Okay? Just so I could properly thank you. Let's see. Okay, Sunshine, Cinderella, Das, Oso, check this out. I'll play it for you again. Yeah, we were talking about Das Dutch, the Danish. Okay, so here we go. Let me see here. I'll play it again. I'm sure you guys won't mind. Let's see. I'll play this one. Let's see here. Okay, so Danish, here we go. This is Wim's Wim's Treasure Adventure. I put his link in the description below. He's a magnet fisher. He is so great. He's got a great smile, great personality. No, I'm not trying to set you up with him, but and he's got a great laugh. So here we go. And it's something different. I know you're focused, but it's something nice, like just different to watch. You know what I mean? Give him a like and subscribe. Even if you tell him I sent you, he doesn't know who I am. I'm too little. All right, here we go.
Put him by the other one. Yes. Let's go.
Crap! I thought I was sharing this tab. Damn it! Hold on a minute. Shit.
Yeah, it happened again. So yeah.
I'm so scared of it.
Yeah, this is also what you can catch with magnet fishing. It's a big one, man.
Yeah, no, man. It's on the head.
Yeah, it's on the head. Yeah. Yeah.
Lee, I need a new magnet.
Yeah, I think so. What do you got?
Yeah, karma. I got karma because I was laughing about you.
This one got a beanie on it. Yeah. Look at this.
Oh my lord.
It's fucked up.
Shit.
I can see good. Yeah.
It's missing the tail, I think.
Yeah.
Put it in
Yeah.
the bucket with water.
Yeah, a lot of water. And, put them by the other one.
Yes.
Let's go. So what do you got?
So that's Wim. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I've seen that explosion somewhere before. Oh, is that a Danish thing, guys? Tell me. Yeah, yeah. Right on, Oso. Right on. I'll speak for myself. Love you, brother. Um, they're trying. Thank you. First of all, thank you for asking. Also, they're trying, but honestly, they still aren't good. You know, I when I go there, of course, mommy, she's trying to be a little bit stronger, but I can see it in her face. And my father, he puts on, and my stepdad, he puts on, a little bit. He's not fake or phony. He doesn't pull any punches, but he he's really bitchy. He's on his menstruation. That's so I guess you could say they're not good, but I just wanted to, at least let you know. But again, thank you so much for asking. And Cinderella, I know all of you guys do. Thank you so much. Dutch and Danes get mixed up a lot. Oh, did Bao tell you that? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You all look alike. You all look the same. uh Yeah, I know. Some of them also are coming out swinging and just I call it dick swinging. They're just dick swinging. You know, they're puffing out their chest, dick swinging, and acting the fool. Now listen, I've said it in other lives that are different things I talk about that you know, as much as you try to look the other way or brush it off or turn the other cheek, I don't care how much of a saint you are. Every person has their limit. Every person has their limit. And I think that's a good way to say fuck around and find out. You know, you everybody has a breaking point. Certain things can be ignored and be like, "Oh, you know, whatever," but we all have a breaking point. And here's the way I look at it sometimes, because I like to say facts and feelings, they don't mix. It's not a good combination. Maybe once in a blue moon, but I clicked on and I can click the fuck off. It's all of our that's the you know, everybody has their reasons and I don't want to insinuate anything, but just respectfully in a positive way. If something you don't like, you just click off. That's all. Just click off and that's it, you know? Or if it's something that you want to discuss, then talk about it. But if you're hot and pissed and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying. I've found myself in that position a couple times where I didn't like where something was going, but instead of telling people what to do, I just backed out. I was like, all right, I'm out. I didn't even announce it. I just dipped. Um, yeah, Wim is funny. His laugh. So that blonde dude, the tall blonde dude that you saw, that was Wim. That was Wim. I love him. He's so cool. I was watching a documentary on Danish double agent for Al Qaeda and CIA. Crazy story. Damn. Oh, they are? So like on a Vim. And you know what's funny? When I first started saying it, because that's the way I was pronouncing it, Vim. And somebody corrected me and I thought, well, they must be, Danish. So I was like, who the hell am I to say anything? So I was saying whim, like on a whim. But thank you for telling me that, Oso. So I was right the whole time. Double D's in the house, Dutch and Danish. Thank you, Oso. But the V doesn't sound like RV, right? It's a soft V. Vim. Oh, Vim. Das. Is Oso right? All right. Okay, guys. So yeah, like I said, I was hoping for the best, but I didn't want to say anything um until it came out. Not that I knew ahead of time. I just wanted to try to be okay. Thanks. I just wanted to try to, be a little bit on the positive side. So, again, here's the Citizens Property Insurance. The scumbags in Florida denied 77% of Florida homeowner claims from Hurricane Debby, but also Helene and Milton. Okay. Then this one I shared Oso and Biscuits and Groovy. If you're still here, if you missed it, Florida Power Light said the hike, which would be from January through December. So minimum, they're saying for now, right? For now, a whole year would increase the typical wattage residential customer bill by about $12 a month. So 120 120 $132, something like that. My math, whatever. But you get the point. That's extra. And for senior citizens, as anybody, but I'm talking about my family. That's money that could be saved elsewhere. There, people are struggling, and for God's sakes, hurricanes. So, and then the third thing was this one also, and Biscuits and Groovy. Chico's proposed, that's another electric company in Florida, proposed rate hikes face pushback, but they're not going to do a damn thing. They're not. All right. Sunshine, thanks so much for being here. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I need to run or walk. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, guys, with that being said, I want to wish you a wonderful day. Enjoy it. I love the animals, so also give my love to all those beautiful fur babies, all of you guys that have fur babies. And listen, you guys stay blessed, be blessed, take care of yourself, and be safe. And if you can't be good at it. I'll talk to you on the next one. Have a great day.